Hello, and thank you for watching. My name is Rachel Barnett with Gentle Frog. I'm here to create videos for you to help you understand QuickBooks slightly better than you currently do. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please put them in the chat box. Thank you.
What I'm working on is setting up QuickBooks Ledger for my rental property. I already have a video where I set up a QuickBooks Ledger, but I thought you might like to see it in action for something that I'm doing for myself. So, legal business name, I just said Barnett Rental Property. The industry, it's a rental property. So if I type in property, nothing useful comes up. If I type in rental, nothing useful comes up. Let's see here. I can't even think of anything crafty, so I'm going to call it property rental. There's just all this stuff. I'm just going to say nothing fits, use property rental. If you're working on setting up QuickBooks and nothing fits, who cares? All this is doing is screwing up the ability for Intuit to benchmark your data against other people's data. I'm going to select next. It says, what kind of business is this? I pre-selected a few things before I realized I should just make a video. It's not really a sole proprietor. Like, it's my husband and I together, but it's also not like a formal partnership. It's just us. So I just picked sole proprietor. How does your business make money? Like rental? I'm just going to say something else. So, what would I like to do in QuickBooks? I'm going to say organize my expenses. I realize I can check all these boxes, but I don't care. It's not going to change the menu options that are available once I get up and going. So I'm going to say done. I now have QuickBooks Ledger set up. I have a shell of a company. If I click on plus new in the upper left-hand corner, I don't have customer information. I don't have time tracking. There's just a bunch of stuff that I don't have, and that's fine. It's like every month the tenant pays the property manager takes their cut. Life is good. I just need a way to summarize it. More than that, I want to practice using the software to see if I like QuickBooks Ledger so that I can recommend it. What better way to practice than to get my 2023 data organized and suck up to my accountant? I do not file my own taxes. So the thing that I wanted to test also while I was here is to see if I could use SaaSant to import a bunch of data all at once. Spoiler, I can, but I want to show you how it works. On the left-hand side of the screen, I'm going to go to apps, and then I'll just go to find apps. And then what app would I like to find? I'd like to find SaaSant. I know because I was doing this earlier today that it's this kind of purplish TR, bulk import, blah, blah, and then it says SaaSant to the right. That's how I know it's the one I want. So I'll just go ahead and click on it. I'll click on Get App Now. It's going to take me to the App Store. In my case, I'm logging in as an accountant user. So it asks me, which accounting firm do I want? Gentle Frog. And then within the Gentle Frog accounting firm, which client? And then I say, it's the Barnett Rentals. So I'm going to say yes. Next. Do I authorize the connection? Yes. I'm going to choose connect. So I now have SaaSant connected. It says I have 31 days remaining in my free trial. To continue using, please subscribe. I've already subscribed. I don't want to disconnect and reconnect my company on this video. So I'm just going to use this free trial to get me through our video where I show you the things. So what I want to do is I want to import data. I'm going to go over here on the left where it says import, and I'll select import a file. I'm going to say, let's import. SaaSant has all these different options like invoices, but we know, let me close this. We know from looking at this that invoice isn't an option. So my income will come in as deposits and my expenses will go out as expenses. So let's look for deposits. Bank deposits. It's in the section called Other Transaction. Over to the right is Bank Deposit. And it's going to ask me for my file. Now, you and I both know I don't have a file. I haven't shown you a file yet. I got to the place where I wanted to be, And then I said, all right, I'll just download the sample template. So I'm going to click on simple. I don't know what the difference is, but I like things that are simple. My project feels simple. So let me grab it from my downloads. All right, so I need to rename it. Hold on. Let me figure out how to do this. File, save as. QBO Ledger demo file. Okay. What I like about this sample is that it has sample data in it. So I'm like, okay, cool. We're talking about deposits, so we'll just go to deposits. I'm going to wipe out all these things. So the date, let's say the first one is 1/15/2023, deposit into checking. Receive from is asking the name of the customer, but there are no customers in Ledger. Let me just expand this so you can see the things. It was Ann Little from Little Details Bookkeeping that showed me how to use this. And since then I've been like, ooh, I wonder if I could use it for this. I wonder if I could use it for that. So now I know what they say even when the lines are scrunched. The line account. This is asking what account on the chart of accounts. And I'm going to say rental income. And then the line amount will say $100. So I'm going to copy this and paste it. And let's make this one 215 and 315. And then I'm just going to save. Okay, so I'm back into my QuickBooks. It left me on the app screen, and that's fine. What I really want to do is go to my chart of accounts. Right now, my chart of accounts doesn't have a checking account or rental income. I want to go ahead and add those things before I forget. On my screen, you see red text. The red text is because I have Write Tool installed. It's a Chrome extension. I'm going to use the green text because you'll have green text. Unless you're a bookkeeper with Write Tool, you won't have the red text. So I clicked on the green new. I'm going to click on bank, save under, bank accounts, tax form. I always pick the first thing because it does not matter, but you can pick whatever you want. So I'm going to say checking. And then green new again, income, save under income, tax form first thing. I'm going to say rental income and then save. So now I made the accounts on the chart of accounts that didn't previously exist. I can go to SaaSant. I can drag and drop or browse from my file. So I'm just going to browse. I uploaded the Ledger demo file. I have 100 credits. As we get through this video, you'll see the number of credits gets reduced. I'm going to click on Start Create Mapping. So we'll let it think for a second. It's just going to look at all the different tabs. I ignored all the rest of the tabs because I didn't need them yet. I kept them because later I'm going to put my real data in here and then upload it and practice, like I said. Okay, so what sheet do I want? When I was looking at that Excel document, what I want is the sheet called deposits. So here's what it's mapping. It says this information in QuickBooks matching this information in Excel. And I'm like, yeah, that all seems good. That all seems good. Bunch of stuff that I just ignored. Who cares? Totally fine. If I scroll down to the lower right, I can click on review. The date format, I think that's right. Save and continue. And then upload. So it says hold tight. It's processing the request. It usually doesn't take that long. When I upload a file that's hundreds or 1,000 lines long, that's when I go make myself a pour over or French press coffee, and I come back and magically it's done. This should be relatively quick. All right. So it says success. 3 things are uploaded, 0 errors, 3 deposits are created. I'll click on show results only because I can. So it's like, here it is. Here's your results. In the upper right-hand corner, I previously noted that we had 100 credits. Now we have 97 credits. So our trial is a 31-day trial, and they limit the number of imports we can have. I'm totally fine with that. This gives me a chance to see if it's going to work for me. If it does work for me, then I can pay for it. I knew it would work for me. All right, so let's go over to QuickBooks and see what it did for us. So I like going to the dashboard. I don't even need to, but I just do. So I can go to the checking account. I'll just click on it, and that shows me this information. So if I had put more information, such as the memo, or maybe I had recorded a split, like $100 is the rent, but then, $10 went to the property manager, I could have done all that stuff. For this, I just wanted to demo, how am I setting up my QuickBooks Ledger file for myself? Am I able to connect SaaSant? And if I can connect SaaSant, what does it look like if I want to use it? So this is it. From here, I need to go do my actual work, but I thought this might be interesting and useful. If there's anything that you'd like to see me demo, just throw it in the comments below. My VA and I keep a running list of the things that I'm supposed to be working on and making videos for. I work on them as time permits and based on the interest of people. Things that get suggested more often, those get bumped up to the top of the list. If you're in a situation where you need a bookkeeper, we're happy to help. If you're in a situation where you want training, I'm happy to help. If you're in a situation where you want to learn more about QuickBooks, I have courses for sale on my website. Thank you so much and have a great day.